Hello everyone, and welcome to Wordy Tales. Today, we have a heartwarming story for you about love, sacrifice, and the wisdom of our elders. Through this tale, we'll discover how our actions define us and why respecting the experiences of others can help build a better world. While you listen, we'll also explore some new words and see how to use them in sentences. So stay with us to the end and immerse yourself in this inspiring narrative. Once upon a time, in a remote village, lived a poor young man named Isamu. He shared a small house on a mountainside with his elderly mother. They survived by working their small piece of land. Life was hard, but they found joy in each other's company. However, their serene life was soon overshadowed by a dark decree. The cruel emperor announced that all elderly people must be put to death. He believed they were a burden and contributed nothing. This news spread fear and sorrow across the land. No one dared to speak against the emperor's orders. Isamu was devastated. His mother was his world, his guiding light. Torn between love for his mother and the emperor's brutal edict, Isamu faced an impossible choice. But his heart made the decision for him. He could not betray his mother, no matter the consequences. Her life meant more to him than his allegiance to a merciless emperor. The next morning, before the soldiers could arrive, Isamu decided to take his mother into the mountains. He remembered an abandoned hut he'd seen once. It wasn't ideal, but it was better than letting her fall into the emperor's hands. Carrying his frail mother on his back, Isamu climbed the steep, rugged mountain path. The journey was exhausting, but he was determined to protect her. Unknown to him, his mother was quietly breaking off small tree branches and dropping them along the way. She feared her son might get lost on his way back home. When they finally reached the hut at dusk, Isamu made a resting place for his mother with leaves. As he bid her goodbye, tears welled in her eyes. In a trembling voice, she said, "Follow the branches I left behind to find your way back safely." Isamu looked at his mother's hands, scratched and bruised from breaking the branches. Despite her own suffering, her love for him never wavered. Overwhelmed, he broke down in tears. Leaving her was the hardest thing he had ever done, but it was their only chance. Every day, Isamu climbed a mountain to bring his mother food and supplies, all while continuing his farm work. He did this tirelessly, risking everything. One day, the emperor issued a bizarre new decree. His subjects must make a rope out of ashes, an utterly impossible task. The villagers were baffled. Isamu shared this challenge with his mother. After pondering, she said, "Make a rope out of straw first, then lay it on a flat stone and burn it slowly on a windless night. The straw will burn, but the ashes will retain the shape of the rope." Following her instructions, Isamu created a perfect ash rope and presented it to the emperor's soldiers. News of his success reached the emperor, who summoned Isamu to his court. Astonished, the emperor asked, "How did you achieve this impossible task?" Caught in the moment, Isamu confessed the truth. He revealed that his elderly mother had provided the wisdom, and that he had hidden her away. Expecting punishment, Isamu bowed his head, but instead of anger, the emperor was moved. "Isamu, your love for your mother surpasses even your fear of me. I once thought the elderly were a burden, but today I see how much we can learn from their wisdom. Those who care for their parents are the true treasures of my kingdom." With newfound insight, the emperor abolished his cruel decrees and pledged to govern with compassion. He introduced policies to honor and support the elderly, recognizing their invaluable contributions. Today, we learn new words and sentences through this story. Remember, learning English can be fun when you practice regularly. So keep listening, learning, and growing. Make sure to like, comment, and share how this story inspired you. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next story where we'll continue learning together.